Hey everyone, it's Mr. Martin checking in with you, and we have another ELA journal today. This one's entitled Rejection. I'm going to go ahead and pop on into that worksheet and read this for you. Our story starts with J.K. Rowling. As you know, she was rejected 12 times before she was actually able to publish the Harry Potter stories. I put a cool link on the document about the original synopsis if you are a Harry Potter fan. I know there's a lot of you. You know that Rowling, or Rowling, I always pronounce it wrong, went on to sell an estimated 500 million copies of her books. And according to Wikipedia at the time that I found this, that ranked at number 9 for all time best selling authors in history. Number 1 belongs to Shakespeare. He's sold a staggering 2 to 4 billion copies of his work. And then right there, do you ever wonder who's tied with Rowling for 9? It's Dr. Seuss. That's right, Dr. Seuss is tied with Rowling for 9. Although Miss Rowling and the Good Doctor are tied for estimated copies of books sold, Dr. Seuss might edge her out for most rejections for their first book. Yeah, we talked about Rowling being rejected 12 times. Dr. Seuss was rejected 27 times before selling his first book. Story time. In 1937, 32-year-old Ted Geisel had pitched his book so many times to publishers in New York City that his manuscript was like completely tattered and worn out. After his 27th rejection, he was walking home disappointed, about to burn that manuscript when he ran into one of his friends, a fellow Dartmouth alum, who just happened to be hired 3 hours earlier to run a juvenile division for a publishing company. It's as if the stars aligned, right? So he asked his friend Ted what he was carrying, and Ted told this gentleman his manuscript. They headed up to the office, boom, manuscript purchase, and the rest is history. Well, just kidding, the rest isn't really history. It took Ted another 20 years to become a full-time children's author. So rejected 27 times, and took 20 years for Dr. Seuss to become Dr. Seuss, a full-time children's author. So, going to ask you this question. Have you been rejected lately? Maybe not on the grand scale of J.K. Rowling or Dr. Seuss, but if you've been rejected lately, prescribe yourself some medicine. What do you need to do to get going? How can you persevere? That's today's journal prompt. Give me about 6 sentences if you can. Hope all's well, and I'll talk to you soon.